it's Cara here, and I am, as ever, so mad. How are you all keeping? I hope you're keeping well. Have you been sewing this week? I'd love to hear in the comments below what you've been up to. I'm back with you this week with some plans, some things that have been coming into my sewing room, and some general, gosh, I can't believe it's nearly the end of August. I'm also quite excited because I'm very nearly going on holiday. I'm going off to see my beautiful daughter. We're off to Garanchois, which is, it's probably about an hour away from Nantes in France. So praying for nice weather. It rained a lot when we were there last year. We still had a wonderful time, but the mozzies ate me alive last year. So I'm hoping it's a slightly sunnier and less mozzie ridden holiday. That would be nice, but I digress. What have I been sewing recently? In case I forget to tell you, this is a saltwater slip dress. I spoke about it recently. What have I been sewing recently? Lots of things, but over quite a long time scale, well, in Cara world anyway. And I'm a bit sort of, what do I sew now is the honest truth, because I've made so many wonderful things, but it's transitioning. We are transitioning, aren't we? We've got to be, because we're going to be at the end of August. I don't need any more saltwater slip dresses. I wish I was going somewhere to Greece, but let's face it, even if I was, I've got quite a few lovely summer dresses you might have spotted over the last few months, and many years before that. I do genuinely have a lot of clothes. Oh, but I love it. It's my thing. So I'm always influenced by lovely sewists around me, and I'm also influenced by Instagram and all those things. And when Stylark had their Christmas in July sale, I thought surely, and it's a bizarre thing really, I'm like, surely there must be a pattern that I need from Stylark. I don't really need anything, but you know how it sort of haunts you over the course of the summer. So I was thinking about the hope dress. I've seen loads of lovely hope dresses. I was thinking about the bob pants. I've seen many of those. And then recently a new to YouTube, and certainly increased influencer on Instagram, so I'm stumbling over my words, is a lady that works for, is an ambassador for Guthrie Ghani. Now I've neatly forgotten her name, such is the way. I think it's Megan Sews, something like that. Apologies, but I'm going to put it on the screen here now. And I absolutely adore her style. In fact, she comes up on my feed quite a bit, which is lovely, particularly when she did this wonderful what do you call it, a capsule wardrobe using some beautiful colours, and she just looked amazing. She also did the Demerta top and Ashton top review, and I thought that was really clever because they're such similar designs. Anyway, in her Instagram, which I'll put on at the screen now, the name of her Instagram, and it's also a YouTube channel as well. So please do go check out her YouTube channel, because she's just got some wonderful videos and absolutely nailing it straight out of the box. I'm very envious. Just wonderful style, wonderful creativity, etc. But she had on something called the Barry woven pant by Stylark. I'm going to show this to you, because I was really inspired by it. So the bobs, as you know, are very barrel leg, and I watched Ripper Seams. She did a review about the bobs and how wide they were. Now I thought they looked fabulous on her, but I could see the concern around just how barrel legged they are. So I thought the Barry trousers or Barry pants gave me a different, a slightly subtler opportunity. And they've actually got a paper bag waist, I think you call it, which I'm not sure I'm going to end up going for, but I'm interested in the construction of it. Now Stylark literally have 1 to 9 and their instructions, something like that. So I'm not quite sure how that's going to go, because I don't quite understand the instruction for the creation of that, but I'm sure it's fairly straightforward. I do like the slant pockets on these trousers, and you can see there that you've got a pleat at the front, all of which I just thought was really interesting. So I bought those. They're elasticated, they've got a faux fly. They come in a size, let me see here, UK size 4 to 36, and fabric wise they take up to so from 1.9 to 2.3 yards. I haven't got the so 1.9 meters to 2.1 meters, so not too fabric hungry. So I thought I would make those. Now I felt, I've got quite a bit of fabric here, so I thought it was a scrap. I felt that it needed something with a little bit of structure. As much as I'd quite like to make some really lightweight trousers, I didn't buy the pattern only then to need to buy fabric, if that makes sense. So I just had a route around, and really the only fabric I had that is suitable is this. And it is actually not structured as such. You can see there's a little bit of drape there. But it's a really lovely design, and this again was given to me by Mister Tissu. And I think out of the fabric haul they gave me, I've literally got only one animal print piece of chiffon that I haven't made something out of. So it's really lovely to actually be able to feature the fabrics. Mister Tissu is a really nice fabric shop. Don't forget they're based in Belgium, so you'll just need to check out the shipping costs and things with that. But so far all of the fabrics I've used have just been lovely. So I have cut out those. I don't know why I think I cut out size 12, and I'm not sure why exactly, so I'm a bit nervous that they're going to fit. I can't really tell because you buy a single size with Stylark, but then the single size has got more sizes on it. So I don't know if that's, I can't remember. So I'm hoping I've cut out the right size. They look quite generous, don't they? And obviously I'm going to be able to make the elastic whatever size I need to. So I'm not sure what I've done there. But then also, do you remember I did a video where I was looking at new patterns or high summer inspiration, I think it was. We had sunshine at the time. But one of my newer friends, a lady called Sue, who doesn't live too far away from me, she had mentioned the Matchy Matchy Sewing Club Craft Studio Tee, which is actually, we put the stock photo of it here. It's actually a free pattern when you sign up for their newsletter. Now I've neatly lost the instructions for this, which is very frustrating. So I've got the pattern and I've cut the pattern out, but now I've got no instructions. But it's very, very simple. The only thing I would love to know if you've made this is it's absolutely enormous. Now I had to check that it's that big, that I had to check the scale on it. So I've done something I've never done before, and I've actually cut out the size extra small in this. Now I would, in my size measurements, I would have been a size large. So that's extra small, small, medium, 4 sizes smaller. And let me show you what I mean, right? So this is cut on a fold. So this is the extra small. And can you see how big it is? It's absolutely enormous. And it's actually quite long, but I'm living in fear of my Samara moment, so I'm sure that's going to be big enough. So I don't quite know. I mean, I know it looks oversized on the picture, but there's oversized and there's just enough for 3. So I've made that. I've cut that out. Sorry, I haven't made it yet. I've cut it out. And do you remember this lovely fabric that I got from Cloth Control in Hastings, near where I work? Look, it's such a cute little design. This was a bargain, so I've decided to cut it out using that lovely fabric, and I thought that just would be really useful, really useful. I wanted to make a long white shirt as an overshirt, but I just never got round to that, and I never have actually found the pattern that I want to make an overshirt out of. Just want something really simple. And now that I'm thinking out loud, I'm thinking maybe a Calli shirt dress would actually be quite nice in that. I don't think I've got enough fabric now. So that is another plan, and that's a really lovely simple round neck. It's got simple sleeves. I think they're sort of bracelet length, something like that, and I'm hoping it's about hip height, but I haven't really worked that out. But they're very simple, lovely, just easy breezy things to wear. I've got a couple of work in progresses. Don't panic, I don't do work in progresses. These are literally things I'm working on today. And you remember this crazy fabric? Crazy. I have worn the trousers out once, I think. And I just had enough fabric left over to make a pair of shorts. So I think, look at the colours. why did they choose to make, this is Mister Tissu again, why did they choose to make this such lovely design on such strange fabric? So anyway, these are the Calli shorts by Helper Sew. Very, very straightforward to make. They've got pockets in and everything. I just need to create this, you literally overlock the top, create a waistband casing, and then hem the bottoms. So, and that goes with the lovely Calli shirt that I've already made in that. And I think the Calli shirt and the shorts are going to be my best use of that fabric, because I don't think it's going to rustle too much when I'm wearing it. It's something I've never had to say before. And then again, I had just enough left over of this glorious pink and orange satin viscose. So I was playing around with the pockets. Same thing, Calli shorts. And again, this goes with the goes with the Ashton top that I'm hoping the pockets stay in when I'm wearing them. When I put these on yesterday, just to check that they are actually going to fit, they were ever so static, so I'm hoping that's not going to be a thing going forward. The trousers haven't been, so I'm sure it'll be fine. But yeah, that's just got the waistband to go on that as well. And then the other thing, actually, I bought some fabric. Have I bought more fabric than that? Feels like I've bought. No, I guess I did I'm looking behind you because my fabric stash is there. I guess because I bought the Birmingham fabric, that feels like I've bought more fabric. I feel like I'm missing something. Never mind, I'll add it into something else. However, a few weeks ago on Rainbow Fabrics, they did a drop of quilted cotton fabrics, and I wish I'd bought more, but there's only so many quilted jackets I need in my life, and but I just adore the fabric, and I have so many jackets, don't I? I really do. It's my thing. I love, love, love making jackets, but I just could not resist this fabric. Oh, look at this fabric. How awesome is that? And it's double-sided, so on the inside, how cool is that going to be as a little jacket? Now I'm going to make, it's actually very, very narrow, so it's literally about 110 wide. I got 2 meters luckily. I didn't even spot that it was such a narrow fabric, but I'm going to make the same jacket as I made before, the La Petite Messerie free quilted jacket. I made one recently, so I'm fighting with this fabric here. Just put that there. I made one recently. Let me put, I think it's a picture of me in there. Now, a couple of people messaged me and said, where is the free pattern on the La Messerie? Let me put it on the screen now. La Petite Messerie website. I don't always find it when I go onto the website. Basically, you've got to go onto the home page, and the home page has a section. There's 3 sections on it. I think it says something like fabrics, patterns, and then resources, I think it is, and it's in the resources, and then it's free patterns, and there's lots and lots of lovely free patterns, some of which I've recently, including this jacket, actually featured in a video, and it's there. I sized down considerably in mine. I can't remember how many sizes I sized down, so my advice would be make a 12, because often these oh my goodness, losing my words, the quilted cotton is quite expensive, generally speaking, so you wouldn't want to waste it and not be able to correctly make it. So just knock up a really simple toile, like it would be my advice, I think, so that you can scale down on the pattern as you acquire. So a short one from me today, but I thought I'd just keep you updated. I love, love, love being with you each week, and I will keep you posted. I think I might be on holiday next week, so I may create a video and have something coming out to you, but if not, I'll be back the week after, fresh from my holiday, and hopefully with a few fabrics in hand, if I can go to one of the local fabric shops in France. That would be nice. I've been quite lucky. Most years I've been able to get over there and pick up just a few pieces, so I hope to be able to do the same this year. But in the meantime, do tell me what your plans are. How are you feeling feeling about the transition from August into September? Some of you possibly are teachers and are going back to school. Others, I always just sense that it's the start of a new term, and I'm not even at school or anything like that. They're just in brain, in my brain there somewhere. But I hope you have some sewing time this week. Let me know what you're getting up to and what you've been sewing recently. And I love to hear from where you are in the world, so please do let me know in the comments below. And I look forward to catching up with you again very soon. Take care, everybody. Bye.